You don't mind if I smoke and I drive, baby. You just came for a nice little time. We about to take off, hit a night, babe. 2, 3, lift off, then we fly. Oh, the feeling's natural. Got me wrapped up in you, fulfilling my desire. Get what I deserve, I get what I'm worth. Oh, yeah, man. I'm building my life, this come with the perks. Oh, yeah, I'm peeping the scene, I'm checking the curtains. Oh, yeah, I'm staying alive, I'm making it work. Oh, yeah, right now I feel good, and others I'm worked. Oh, yeah, it's love in the air, she loving the flirt. Oh, yeah, they throwing the shade, they throwing that dirt. Oh, yeah. My hopes is really hoping that it works. Excuse me. Yeah, now listen here, baby. I know this is a new car. It's brand new. It's something different. You know, I just want to, let, you know, you don't mind if I smoke and roll up in it, right? Oh, the feeling's natural. Got me wrapped up in you, fulfilling my desire. Flex. Yeah, calm it down. You're not alone. Call me now when you are alone. We all in clouds like water droplets, yo. We falling down, and now we gotta go into another realm. And truly, there I am. I got rocked to sleep, cause your beauty was a scam. Like, who's the pilot man? He flew but didn't land. I came down to earth, she tried to use me as a man. That's usually the plan. We had to find another routine. Yeah, and you never find another unless he is a sucker who's weak. Yeah, you chillin' with a boss now, girl. Come and be my employee. I'm a human sex machine, girl. You don't need all them toys. All I really want you to do is believe in your boy. We going on a natural high like the Commodores, cause don't mind, no, you don't mind at all. Don't mind, no, you don't mind at all. We're about to take off, hit a night, baby. 2, 3, lift off, then we fly. Don't mind, no, you don't mind at all. Don't mind, no, you don't mind at all. We're about to take off, hit a night.
Time out. It's Kelsito, the spirit coach, getting you a shaping forward for the age of Aquarius. You're now drinking the wine of Zeus. Happy Beyonce season, Virgo season. All right, Mercury retrograde in Virgo. So this is past ideas and plans to work out. Okay, so you know Mercury is the planet of ideas, communication, intellect, and rationalizing, also thinking. Did I say communication? That is all retrograding, okay, in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so this is going to be past ideas and plans to work out because Virgo is the mutable earth sign. So a lot of past thoughts on, what's secure, what's not secure, what's healthy to do, what's not healthy to do. A lot of plans that you may have are maybe coming back, and this is why you may be reanalyzing, so you can go back to the drawing board and start to, communicate and work out them things and them kinks, so you can, go forward with your plans in a more stable way. Okay, and then we got the sun in Virgo too, shows what I'm saying. Virgo season. Shout out to all the Virgos. Is about to be lit. You know what I'm saying? But Virgo is about stability, security, routine, schedule. So this is all things that we're gonna be reanalyzing with Mercury retrograde in Virgo. All right, get your ass again. Time out is Kelsito, the spirit coach, getting your ass in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. You're now drinking the wine of Zeus. Welcome to Mercury retrograde in Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So we got Beyonce doing rituals now, live and things. So that lets you know, like, we changing the world with astrology and things. So the world's starting to look like more like a, when popular figures taking on, even though they ain't shit either. But you know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of give us a broadened sense of awareness of where we at in times and things, what I'm saying, dealing with, influence, and our influence that, we've been pushing out over the last couple of years to the world and things, and this shit being, promoted and posted. Shout out to Flight Boss. I'm saying that song was on Cito 2, so it's available everywhere right now for streaming. So, what I'm saying, you can also go stream up that and things of that nature. We getting it popping. Okay? Virgo season is here. Virgo fucking season is here. Okay? So, we're not going to do sun in Virgo because, it takes the sun to be 3 degrees for it to be fully into the sign. So, this is just the preparation phase. But since, we got Mercury in Virgo, always, so it takes 3 degrees for a sign to be fully into the sign. So if you assign before 3 degrees and 28 degrees, you a cusp sign, you know what I'm saying? And anything between that, is a cusp sign. After 3 degrees, you'll be fully a Virgo, or you'll be fully the sign that is in, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if you 2 degrees Virgo, then you're a Virgo Leo Mercury or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get mentally prepared and stuff like that because, this theme, what we got going on is what's popping right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's, what did I say? Past plans. Let me see. My bad, y'all. Past plans and ideas to work on. So we're going to have all these past ideas and plans to work on with Mercury bringing back past thoughts, past ideas, past information, you know what I'm saying? Past things that, we may have not been secure on before, but giving us a chance to, reanalyze if we secure we're going forward with them things now. And a lot of them things going to be predicated within the mutable earth sign. So that's being, it's the death season. It's the death of the summer. So we the end of the summer. So it's the death of your security. So that means I'm saying, going forward with something and being secure and being able to switch up, what you want to do and, make sure that's working through communication and worrying about the stability of it. So that leads into things like perfection. That leads to things like scheduling. That leads to things like working on something. That leads to things like routine, and also questioning the healthiness of that working. Because if it ain't working in a healthy way, then what I'm saying, you'll get stressed out. So that's what you got to pay attention to, not to get stressed out, not to become too much perfectionist, but having a healthy way to, having a healthy way or having a healthy soil, you know what I'm saying, where it can feel fertilized just enough where the information within that soil is communicating to each other like, okay, this is good to grow upon, or this is good to, and also with the trines to Uranus, this is good to, this is secure grounds to start working upon. Now, if it ain't nothing, if you ain't getting the information of that, you know what I'm saying, you may feel nervous and or unsure about something. But if you go into the spaces where you are sure about it, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna start working towards it. and if you don't feel that even, you may start overthinking it, overanalyzing. And this can cause stress. So Mercury retrograde specifically is going to bring back past people, places, and things predicated on, is it healthy to work with these peoples, or is it healthy to do this idea, or does it make sense? Now, for the most part, you got this time to reanalyze that and time to get that shit together, you know what I'm saying, before, going out and, actually standing for whatever you want to be secure about. and things. So that's what we gonna have with Mercury retrograde. Now the house you gonna have this in is gonna play out specifically catered towards that area of life and things. You know what I'm saying? So is this first? If this the first house, this may be, you working on, you working to see if others' intentions or your intentions participating with others may be right. If it's the second house, then this may be, you needing to work on your values or to work on the things you value, the people, places, and things you value, or reanalyze if that's the right thing to value and stuff like that. And in third house, this may be within your environment, your surroundings. Shout out to Sulata too. You know what I'm saying? I forgot this show. But this may be your surroundings, your environment. So you may have a lot of thoughts that you may need to learn that may not work, especially depending on your surroundings and what they into and what not. If this is the fourth house, you got Virgo in the fourth house, this may be your family, bringing you this sense of worrying and stuff, and you needing to work on something, or, you know what I'm saying, or worrying about household situations and you needing to get a job or something like that type of shit. If this is the fifth house, you know what I'm saying, the things that you entertain, either gonna take you away from what you got going on, because you're gonna be entertaining and you're gonna be worried about that instead of working on and the things that you actually need to entertain, especially things that, you know what I'm saying, get your 1-2 together in life. If this is the sixth house, you know what I'm saying, so you would just work on your nervous system, and then you being past jobs, or past opportunities to present yourself, or past participation with other individuals that you work with may come back that you may have to reanalyze. If this is your seventh house, past relationships, you know what I'm saying, that made you feel insecure, may be coming back, whether participating with someone in that relationship or not. If this is eighth house, past desires coming back. So the past things that you keep hidden, or the things that you need to transform to work out, so you won't be lazy and just desiring. You can actually feel a sense of motivation, like you're taking power and control over something in your goddamn life. If this is the ninth house, if you got Virgo in the ninth house, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be you worrying about past experiences and past knowledge, meanings, reasonings, or past experiences are coming back, through the aspect of Virgo, to see if you learned, what situations to work on and what not to work on, as far as your experiences, as far as your knowledge, and who to work with, you know what I'm saying, as far as whoever think they just smarter than you, or they think they just know everything, you know what I'm saying, or you may have to bring your knowledge into reality, you know what I'm saying, but you just got to learn how to blend that and not stress yourself out a little bit too much. If you got this in the 10th house, this is going to be, you're going to be working on your past status, your past position, and things of that nature, and trying to get that right, trying to build, trying to see if these your past status and position, or past people may have been throwing shade on things that you've been working on, or you know what I'm saying, you may feel worried about your status and position, and may feel like you need this actual position. So it's going to put you in that space again to see if you still worried about them things, or you ready to actually build upon that that talent, that passion, And then you got Mercury in the 11th house. So, this is going to bring back past associations that you was working with, or that you need to work on, or past associates that you need to work on, or even your social status. You may need to work on that a little bit more, and reanalyze that, because that may be the area, you know what I'm saying, where you may be indulging in too much, and you need to kind of get more practical. Stop trying to communicate so much, and it's going to communicate so much. Reanalyze what you actually need to be communicating before you just go ahead and communicate and associate yourself with these people and see if that association is working or not. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get lost in the sauce with just being around people that who ain't working for you, but you working for them. And then um, the 12th house. So this is you're gonna be working on past illusions and imaginations, trying to make sense of those things or whatever, and trying to make sense out of delusions. Or there's gonna be past people that's bringing you delusions that made you feel in delusions about your dream, about the dreams that you've been working on. You know what I'm saying? So that's um, what's going on through the houses. So we all fiddling with the Virgo energy right now going into Virgo, and things ain't about to be as about to be lit for Virgos because that's their energy, but it ain't about to be lit as it was in Leo season. So things about to slow down and stuff. So things about to be about acting long as it's secure and it can make sense and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't trying to do too much transformative action unless it's filtered through Virgo, which would mean like it's got a plan. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. It makes some money. You know what I'm saying? So that's the energy all of us need to participate in. Now, you may have a sun in a different element. You know what I'm saying? So if it's air and things, so you need to be a little bit more practical. Stop communicating too much. If it's water, you need to be a little bit more practical. Get out your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And get to work. And if it's fire, it's the same thing. All of us got to get to work. All of us got to get down with the get down here and try to make these things work because we will let up. Else we just going to be waiting for too long trying to perfect something. You know what I'm saying? And then, that means you trying to hope that it comes into a specific shape, form, or identity to confirm that that's when you should work. And it ain't never going to be that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to do, when the sun has entered Virgo and we got Mercury retrograde in Virgo and Mars is in Virgo. Okay. Now, let's break down Virgo a little bit. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's thinking, communicated, intellect, rationalize. And for the most part, it's in mutable earth. Now, mutable is fickle. You know what I'm saying? It's interchangeable. It's inconsistent. So, this is having the ability to switch up. But what element are we switching up in? Earth. So this means that nothing is going to be for certain right now. Nothing is going to be secure right now. Nothing is going to be, it's all about working step by step, getting the information by information and shit, letting that shit have its toe, So that's what the energy is headed for Mercury retrograde in Virgo. And it ain't going to be too much more than that. All right, give me 1 second. So, if you've been planting good seeds within your Leo season, we was being seen as entertaining. So the things that you are entertaining right now and things, those the things that's going to either look like they work or they don't work. The things you've been entertaining, through Leo season. So if you've been entertaining the right things, consciously aware, Leo, or expressing the right thing, those are things that's going to look like they're secure or not. If you aren't into astrology and things, you may not think these things apply to you. So the things that you entertain, what I'm saying, is probably within your own elements because um, you're not really into alchemy, what I'm saying, and transmutation. So you may be just participating in your energies, and that's when you may fall short to your desire and things of that nature. And you will look up in a person to be in the space that you want to be in and things because you was lost somewhere down the line. But, Zeus is here to do as above, so below. and show you the service. And that's why I got things like Cito's Clubhouse subscription, where we do daily shit. So, and this is what we do. So, for instance, today is Mercury Day in Virgo. And we're going to go to the clubhouse and break some of it. Well, we're not really going to go to the clubhouse. We're just going to break some of that shit down, okay? So we're going to do the alignments today and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know what you probably likely been getting hit with and things, and how you can transmute your energies for the rest of this goddamn for these rest of these goddamn transits and seasons. Okay, so this is just an example of what we do here in the clubhouse. Now the clubhouse's link is under subscription in the bio, and you can sign up for that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything. Or if you just want to book a reading, it'll be at my website, which is also in the bio. Okay. Mercury retrograde in Virgo. You know what I'm saying? We got past things to work out now. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got a lot of baggage, and I get straight to the point with the astrology. You know what I'm saying? So, my shit is real astrology. And it's just like boring astrology too, because it ain't supposed to be all super, like hyped up and things of that nature. It's just what we all experience, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, this conversation is not, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting popular, but for the most part, on the level that we doing it at, part it's daily and shit like that. People just dabbling in it. People just playing in their ass with it. You know what I'm saying? And things, not understanding that we all got a spiritual mission here to evolve and things, and make the world new. And that's why people like Beyonce copying us. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. So let's get to it. We got the Mercury retrograde alignments here, and we're gonna see what it's hitting. Oh. Alrighty then. Mercury retrograde in Virgo. All right, we got Moon in Virgo, sextile Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Okay, so this is the opportunity to be motivated by past thoughts about security. Okay, so you can be motivated about past thoughts about security, things that you need to get stable upon, just because Mars represents motivation, passion, and his opportunity. It's creating an opportunity with our reactions, and our reactions are in Scorpio. So we feel the need to deeply connect, to taking power control over something and transforming. And Mars is the positor. Mars is in Virgo, and so those won't be looking like things that we need to be secure about. So it's that's opportunity to take past, opportunity to be motivated by past thoughts about security. Okay, so so get motivated. You should have been motivated today. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially right now too. It's like, well, I don't know what time it is in y'all area and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's Scorpio hours right now and things. So this is what we all need to be reactive, responding to. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get closer to formulating, this new world that we in, because we are in a new world. Anytime you got Beyonce talking about some let me show you. Anytime you got Beyonce talking about some goddamn astrology, the new world is here. I don't know if it is too early. Let me show you. I can show y'all here. I'm saying real shit. Yeah. I actually got it right here. She doing a whole Virgo ritual. That's from her story and shit like that. Virgo season is upon us. We're silver to the concert. Virgo ritual. You know what I'm saying? Virgo ritual. Okay? Shout out to John O'Way. John O'Way, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all in this thing. All right. So we got an opportunity to be motivated by We got the let me go back to it. My bad, I was in the Beyonce shit. We got opportunity to be motivated by past thoughts about security. Okay, and stability. What do we need to transform about our security? That's what we got the opportunity. We got that. The moon moves fast, so you're supposed to be on that today. This thing. A lot of time, more than likely, because it's a Mercury day in Virgo. This probably didn't already happen to you. You know what I'm saying? I already passed thoughts that you wasn't secure about. You know what I'm saying? Things coming back and shit like that. So, long as there ain't no past thoughts about, you know what I'm saying, doing something super sneaky and shit like that, a little too much and shit like that, you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Don't overindulge. With Moon and Scorpio, you can overindulge into your eighth house and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But we had an opportunity to kind of not be into the eighth house based upon, whatever was on our mind. Because our mind was in the mentality, communication was in Virgo. It's not our mind, but it's the mind that we swimming in as spirits right now. Because we all space within space. All right. Mercury retrograde in conjunct. And I think I kind of butchered that. It's Moon in Scorpio sextile Mercury retrograde in Virgo. So the Moon is sextile. I think I was saying Mars and shit. I don't know, but based upon the Moon being in a Scorpio sign with a Mars ruler, that's where the motivation comes from. If anybody missed it, I don't know. Mercury retrograde conjunct Mars in Virgo. So Mercury and Mars is in Virgo, and Mercury is retrograde. So this is motivated or frustrated by past ideas. So past ideas is coming back. So it's either to get you motivated about them shits or frustrated. You know what I'm saying? It's either or. You know what I'm saying? So even if somebody called you a bitch in the past, you know what I'm saying? That idea is coming back. And so it's for you to get motivated about that. You know what I'm saying? For you to get frustrated about that in the positive way. You know what I'm saying? Not frustrated and be like, man, this shit not working and shit like that and just go hide and stuff like that. No, it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get motivated by the right things. If you know what I'm saying. Then we got Mercury retrograde in Virgo trine Jupiter and Taurus. So this gift to expand on our past ideas, because Jupiter represents expansion. Gift to expand on our past ideas, plans in more secure ways. Okay, so you if you ain't working on your talents right now and things, you're not accessing this gift. If you're not working on your values and your security and about what you into, you're not accessing this gift. You know what I'm saying? So because we got the gift to expand on our past ideas, plans in more secure ways than we have before, based upon this trine between these two planets in Earth signs. Mercury is in the mutable Earth sign, Taurus is in the fixed Earth sign. So we can make, you know what I'm saying, however we thinking, a little bit more stable by, just going ahead and expanding and experiencing our values and our talent and things of that nature, at least adding some energy that, so we can start to accumulate within that area of life and manifest what we need to manifest. Then we got Mercury retrograde trine Uranus and Taurus. So this is gifted change or be an individual about how you think about past ideas and plans. So so the same thing. So you got to gifted change how you think about past ideas and plans and go ahead and modify that, you know what I'm saying, and go ahead and tap into that individuality and start changing the way, you know what I'm saying, changing something for yourself so that you can make money in a new way or a unique way or individualistic way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to be tapping into with that Mercury trine Uranus. And it ain't all about money either. Sometimes it's just about, having a sense of self-value, and that leads to money. You know what I'm saying? So like if you got value and things of that nature, people will request you, but you gotta have that goddamn value about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Then we got Mercury retrograde opposite Neptune retrograde. Okay, so this is mentally opposing past delusions and imagination. So we all don't want to be in those delusions no more. We all don't want to be in no imagination. So that in itself, but also Mercury retrograde can make you worry about that. So you know what I'm saying? But you need to get that's just the gist. So you don't want to be in no past illusion or imagination, and you don't want to overthink about that. So that means get your ass to work. You know what I'm saying? Even if it feel opposite, to go for your dreams and imagine, start making sense of that, start communicating, start dealing with that opposition, so you can place a little boundary. So you can place a little bit more urgency within, the house that you got Virgo in, and then utilize that to start getting more grounded and not being in delusions based upon the house that you got Pisces in and stuff like that. So you don't want to be in a, you want to make that Pisces house a little bit more balanced, because a lot in your Pisces house, you may think that may be a reality right now because we got Saturn in Pisces, but if it ain't consistent and if it ain't making no money, or what I'm saying, it ain't making you feel secure and shit like that, then you ain't playing the game right. You know what I'm saying? So you need to analyze what's going on within that house that you got Virgo in, and that would be what you really need to apply, especially on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Because until we got Mercury going up. So you know what I'm saying? You want to follow your astrology and things of that nature, and get all good and all that good stuff. All right, Mercury retrograde, trine Pluto retrograde in Capricorn as well. So we got retrograde in Capricorn with Pluto. Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn. And then we got Mercury retrograde in Virgo. So this is gift to take power and control over past ideas that you want to work on. So y'all see the theme. The theme basically right now with the Mercury shit is all these past ideas and securities and shit being tested. You know what I'm saying? So the more that you think the old way that didn't work for you, you know what I'm saying, the more you fall short to the retrograde. You know what I'm saying? Or you can reanalyze, you know what I'm saying, the shit that's happening to you, see what is needed for you, see what is not needed for you, and how you can work on that and go back to the drawing board and, start crafting your participation, because it's mutable. So you being adaptable to how you gain security in others. You can't just do it alone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. We all doing it together and things. And the more you can communicate a sense of security and a sense of idealisticness of that, you're able to be mutable and change. You know what I'm saying? The more you will show up in the space of where you need to be showing up in this Virgo season. Okay, and that is motherfucking Mercury retrograde in Virgo day, Beyonce. And for the last couple of days, for the rest of the day and things. But we're gonna have this alignment until September 14th and shit like that. So work on them past ideas and don't slack off. You get what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. You gotta work on them past ideas and don't be slacking off. Don't be slacking off, okay? And shit, that's really it, man. So I'm probably not gonna be too long on this live and stuff like that. I just came in, hop out, break this down. I hope y'all are having a good night and shit like that. I'm gonna get to some more shit. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm out. Get y'all ass again.